Hi everyone, this is just a really quick video. I will be coming back later on this weekend, but this is just a really quick video today just to show you what I've been up to in the last couple of days. So I've been busy making some project bags for you if you're interested. I've got more to make, so I've got this really cute one with autumnal leaves on, really pretty. So it's the same front and back. It's just lined with a white cotton. So it's got all these beautiful, it's got these beautiful autumnal leaves on in all autumn shades. I've got a little key ringy thing on there with a pretty little yellow pull on there and a little paper fob that you can write what project is on. It's got just the only label I had, handmade by Lindsay Stanford on there, but I have ordered some labels that will say So Sweet Samuel. So I'm not putting any more labels on my bags at the moment. I don't make many bags. I tend to make autumnal ones, maybe Easter ones and Christmas ones. I tend to just go for seasonal bags. So I've got two like this. I don't measure my bags, I just cut them out on whatever size they are. But these, I sort of had cross stitch in mind, but they can be project bag, knitting bags. I've got a bag like this that I actually put my, it's not a Dyson hair doodah thingy, curly thingy, but it's a cheaper version of that. It's a Lily hair styler, but I put all my Lily hair styling products in there. So you can use it for absolutely anything. You could keep your Kindle in there. You can't see it very well. I should have done it in a coloured thread, but it has got a leaf motif as the top stitch on there. So there's two like that. Then I've got a tall project bag with pumpkins on, with a orange pull with the plastic and paper thing here for you to write your project on, and that is lined with orange cotton, and this has got a decorative top stitch of cotton reels on there. So I thought this was ideal for a cross stitch again, but again you can use it as a sock project bag, or you can use it for anything. You can use this to go and collect your trick and treat sweeties in there if you want to. Then this one I love. It's a really big project bag. It's massive and it's got a linen bottom. Again, this has got the orange lining fabric, but in my excitement to do this one, I forgot to do a top stitch on there. Then I've got another one the same, but it will be sort of the same size of those autumnal leaves, but I just need to go back and catch a stitch on that one. Then these are all going to come with little tiny notion pouches, and they will vary in size. They could be they are going to vary in size, and they will be a complimentary little gift that you can have, that you could keep either a tiny small sewing project in there, or you could keep your embroidery floss in there, or you could keep your notions in there. So they will come as a little complimentary gift to the pumpkin projects. There isn't one to go with these because I'd used up all my fabric for these, I think. But with the pumpkin ones, you'll get a little complimentary pouch that you can either keep a small project in, or notions, or your DMC or your embroidery flosses in if you're doing a cross stitch project. So they are as Halloweeny as I'm going with the jack-o'-lanterns or pumpkins, whatever you want to call it. Then there are going to be three like this that won't have any notion pouches with them because I used up all the fabric. So it's going to be, the front will have this lovely pine cone fabric. Then it will have a white lining fabric inside. It will have the pull on the key ring with a brown you can't see, a brown tassel, and the plastic and paper tags. You can write your project. It's going to have a brown spotty back with white lining inside, and they are all going to be sewn. Those ones will be sewn with a vintage thread that I picked up in a charity shop earlier this year. This is vintage thread. It sews absolutely beautifully. I sewed a pair of my uncle's trousers with this. I turned them up for him and it sews absolutely beautifully. It's dye fast, it's Silco, and it's a pleasure to sew with, and it's nice to use something that would have probably gone into landfill. So there will be 3 of those, and they will have this like beigey coloured zip on it. It's not coming out true to colour. So there'll be 3 of those. There is no complimentary bag to those, unfortunately, because that's all the fabric I had for those ones. And then there will be, I'm not sure, let me just have a little count. I think there are only 2 of these, unfortunately, because I only brought 1/2 metre of this fabric, I believe. I could have done a plain front and back, but I didn't. So I think there are only 2 of these, and they're 2 different shapes. So we've got one rectangular one with these lovely little autumnal foxes with a little toadstool on, super cute little fox. And that will have a white lining fabric with a green zip, and then there's a squarer one which also have a white lining fabric with a green zip. They will also be sewn with a vintage green thread, and they will also have a complimentary, small but a complimentary little pouch. These will probably be a popper pouch that you can keep your notions in or your embroidery threads in, depending what you're using the project bags for, or hair accessories or makeup, whatever you've decided to use the project bags for. So hopefully, all going well, if I can get my sew on, hopefully these will be in my Ko-fi shop by the end of this weekend. Oh, the green ones will again have the green tassel and the paper tag so you can write the name of your project on. So I hope you've liked seeing those. So once they're all made, I will do a video where I come back and show you them all complete. I'll put photos on my Instagram page, So Sweet Samuel. I'll put photos on my Facebook page, and I'll probably do a little short video on Instagram and on Facebook just showing you them all complete. And I will be back next week, or maybe over the weekend, with a video showing you of all my makes that I've been doing this week. I've been really busy on my cross stitch. We've got the nativity scene to show you that I'd like to actually show you with Mum, because Mum helped me finish those off. I've got some knitting to show you. Yeah, I've just been really busy. So I'm going to crack on now with my sewing. I've got my lovely mug from Emma Bridgewater with a nice cup of Earl Grey tea in there. And I'm going to crack on. So lovely to chat to you all. Speak to you all soon. Happy crafting, everyone. And I'm finishing off the orange orange project bags with another vintage thread that apparently my mum used, because my orange thread ran out last night. So I pinched this from Mum's today, and apparently Mum used this to top stitch some jeans she made for my brothers, bearing in mind one brother is 61 and one brother's 57. So this is a vintage thread, but it's not as pretty as my vintage threads because it's on a plastic bobbin. So, okay, speak to you soon. Bye.